The average speed's been coming down. I'm trying to find the right speed to cruise control at, but it's just impossible. Dublin. Is that the only day in the year that they actually close?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Mr. Nighthawks, 2 months, the greatest community on Twitch. Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. It's because Baz is tailgating. Yes, Sunday night trucking tomorrow. You now have a very wet mechanical keyboard. The best thing to do, if you ever spill liquid on something, like some electronics, and you're not sure if it's gone inside, the best thing to do is just put it somewhere warm for 24 hours. Let it just completely dry out. And then plug it in. Don't ever plug it in. Like, the biggest mistake you can make is spill a drink on it and go, oh, looks okay. I wonder if it still works, and then plug it back in. Because if there is any liquid that's connecting, you know, things that shouldn't be connected, that's the point when you're going to do the damage. So just let it dry out before you do it. Would you ever do a Sunday night truck and convoy? I'm sure we've done one in the past, haven't we? Mr. Swede, thank you for 200 bits. Well, an upgrade from a 1050 to a 1060 is not huge, I don't think. What's my opinion on the Gatwick thing? Scandal? Where did that word come from? Scandal. My opinions of it, two things. One, the people who are doing it, I hope they get in jail because they need to go to jail. And two, it really shouldn't be a big problem. They should be able to handle this a lot better than they are doing. Like, an airport shouldn't close for nearly 2 days because of a drone. They should have things that can take the drone down easily, and then it won't be a problem anymore. Because unfortunately now, this is going to set a precedent for anybody else to do it. They'll be like, aha, we found the weak spots, we just need to fly drones in, and then they don't know where they are for 2 days. Great. No, let's get some solution in right now and sort this out. How are we doing for time, guys? There he is. Ziada. What? I have to change in a minute? Okay. What's my next group leader?
Mr. Causa in a red Scania.
Is he the last group or second to last?
He is the last group, but he has got a very big group, so...
Okay.
He's got Mrs. Group, the other half of Mrs. Frosty's group.
Yep, okay.
But yeah, red Scania, Mr. Causa is next.
Yeah, but Bob, anybody that wants to do that isn't going to add TCAS to the drones, nor they're going to put a transponder on it. The fact is, it should be able to take one down. The best thing I can think of is a drone that takes a drone out. Yeah, I'm trying to find somewhere to change. I'm probably going to change at the top of this ramp here, I think. Is Fishing Planet free on Steam? I have no idea. A drone is a small, fast-moving object. The best thing to take it down is another small, fast-moving object.
Welcome back, Mata.
Because it's dangerous shooting it down, Danny. That's not... You lose control if you do that. If your bullet misses the drone, it's going to go up and then it's come back down again, and you don't know where it's going to come back down. And a bullet falling out the sky can actually kill someone. Rubber bullets. Well, they're slightly safer, but rubber bullets are actually hard plastic, and again, if they come out the sky, they're still going to hurt somebody. But it's not the way to go, is it? It's nowhere great to pull over right now. Like, we know the drone flies around over the airport, so if another drone intercepts it and then physically, like, destroys it in any number of ways, it's going to drop onto the airfield.
Happy anniversary, Mata.
Or even just fly near it with something that can jam frequencies, and that'll drop it out the sky. Part of the problem is locating it, though. That's why it's hard to see. It's not like it's lit up. It's this tiny black object flying around at night. You can't see it. You can possibly hear it. Well, it's been remote control, Beaker, I think. I don't know if it's being seen by radar. It's pretty small. Is that Mr. Causer? It is the last group. It should be last but one, but Mrs. Frosty couldn't do her group, so he's basically got a mega group. JKM, 2 months. Perhaps they should build a big wall. Yeah, that would work. Big walls solve all problems. Yeah, it happened last time, Mr. Sutherland. I said to him, is there any way of making it so the second convoy's in daytime? Like, reset the server, and they said they can't do it. So, yeah, the second convoy basically goes into the night. Yeah, something like that. Shooting the netting at the drone. That's literally what you need. Just chuck something over it that stops it from flying. But, you know, drones, they're not going to go away. And they're going to be a problem at airfields. They need... Every airport needs to have anti-drone technology. Just ready to press a button. And deal with it. Have eagles, Bigfoot. What are they? I can't watch that. What are they like? I agree, Greg is. I really do. It's not like the army's not been using drones for years. You'd think they'd have anti-drone technology. Anti-drone rocket launchers? Oh my god. Navarine, Merry Christmas. Thank you for 26 months. Anti-drone tech is only allowed in the EU due to UK law. Wait, what? Is only allowed in the EU due to UK law? I don't understand. Oh, Charlie, you can bet there's going to be draconian laws now. I guarantee it. There'll be draconian, over-the-top, crazy drone legislation. It'll be discussed in Parliament in January. You watch. And then you'll be lucky if you can even own a drone. Maybe like a pilot's license to get one. Matthias, thank you for half a year. Well, yeah, Langeveld, I know what you're saying, but that won't stop them from doing it. They think that if they put laws in place, then nobody's going to break them, right? That's the view. I mean, it's a criminal offence to fly the drone near the airfield anyway. It doesn't stop people doing it. But what they'll want to do is restrict who can actually buy them. Like at the moment, you can just order them off Amazon. They'll want to restrict that. They'll want to have every drone user registered, must have no criminal record. You can bet it's going to happen. And then the next thing they'll ask for is like transponders have to be on the drone. So that they can see it flying, no matter where it is.
Okay, so we're going to attempt something that's never been attempted before.
Oh my god.
If you like, in the next 3 minutes, we'll do a swap, and basically Bandida Slayer is going to be a new #1, and you're going to pull out in front of Bandida Slayer. And it's a brightly coloured Scania that I've been described as a bluey, tealy, greeny, pinky, purpley kind of thing.
Okay, which lane? Where is he going to be? Which lane is he in, and what do I do?
But it'll be lane 1, so you can just pull over and let the convoy pass. Then Bandita say will leave a gap for you to pull in front of them. Okay.
So he's parked up and I'm going to pull up behind him or in front of him?
No, you're going to pull over to let the others pass. So like a convoy swap. So you're going to drop a group basically, but Bandita is going to be your marker.
Okay, so I'll pull in front of Bandita.
Confirmed.
Right. See, if you'd have started the sentence with Bandita's in front of you or Bandita's behind you, I would have been able to conceptualize that a lot easier.
Bandita is behind you.
Yeah, I realised that by working it out. Right, let me try and find where I can pull over now.
I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Give me a break.
It's all good. Yeah, well, see, in my mind, I thought Bandita was in front of me. He was going to pull over into lane 1, and you know what I mean? So I couldn't understand what he was saying. It's behind you. Syntax. Syntax error. I don't know Nighthawks. I don't know what the law is in the US. There's just nowhere to pull over here. I can't see. So this is a problem with driving at night as well. I cannot see the colours of the trucks. I have to wait till the name comes into draw distance. Whoa, you got your headlights on much? Blimey. People shout at me for putting my lights on against the AI. Is this him? This could be him.
And everything was right in the world.
Yeah, the only problem is at night you can't see the colours of the trucks. You have to wait till the names in draw distance.
Agreed. So you're sort of leading your own pack now, so keep up with the truck in front if you can.
Oh, I have to catch it up first.
For a man of your caliber.
Yeah, but you know, if you break the speed limit, then, you know, people tell you off. Like that, you see.
Yeah, because you pay attention to chat.
I just got fined for speeding.
G_police to 0.
Bring console up while driving, what happens?
Steering locks?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, a man of your caliber could manage that.
You can't remember last time you saw me stream TMP? I think we did one in July, and we did one in April for yachts, then we did one in December.
September.
Was it September?
September the 2nd, I believe, was the last convoy we did. It was after Insomnia, wasn't it? Just after Insomnia.
Okay. Take your word for it.
What did you do yesterday, Paul?
Yesterday I streamed. Thief Sim, if I remember. Which we nearly finished. Benbound, 51 months. Happy Christmas to you. One in Feb, one in April, one in September, one in December. That's not bad, actually. See, I wanted them to be about every 2 or 3 months, but it doesn't always work out, you know? Uh-oh. Was that a case of they saw some flashing lights so they hit the brakes? Uh-oh, Giddy wants to... I should have let Giddy out. I completely missed that. I was blindsided. You ran out of fuel, dude. Oh no! Giddy, you've got to use a big tank, my man. Make sure you've got a big tank on your truck. At least 700 litres. How come I'm not streaming on New Year's Day? That's when I'm going to start my break. I'm going to have some time off. What the heck is going on? I'm going to leave a big gap. Well, yeah, technically I am, because I'm going to take you into New Year's Day. And now you're going to say, but I'm in America. It won't be New Year's Day for me when you stop streaming. There is going to be a bake-off, Bob. I'm not sure when it is. It might be tomorrow, the bake-off, or Christmas Eve or day. I'm really not sure. I need to check Mrs. Squirrel. The problem is Mrs. Squirrel's been ill for the last couple of days, so like the schedule's completely knocked out at the moment. I'm guessing we're approaching our destination. Yeah, she's doing a bit better today, thankfully. Well, no, Night Hawks. If I do that, what about the people on the West Coast? He's a hobbit, isn't he? Oh, my throat's still bad. Honey and lemon, I wish. know, on the server,
Yes.
can they not set, you know, like when you get a winter mod, it can set the latitude position, so it knows how many hours of daylight and darkness there are based on the time of year and all that kind of thing. On the server, can't they just set it so that it's basically 18 hours of day and 6 hours of night by setting the latitude of the server? No.
I don't know. I believe it just follows the game time. So the game parameter for time, it follows that. So it's sort of the 1 minute is, or 1 second is 1 minute, or whatever it's based on.
But wherever you are in the gaming world, you get different amounts of daylight. So if you go really far north of Norway, yeah, up to Stavanger kind of thing, you'll find that it's almost perpetually daylight in summer. It's not just the time of the server or the time of the client, it's like where you are as well and what time of year it's on.
Oh, does it actually do that?
Yeah, it's been doing that for a long time. Like, you go to Stavanger with the default, you just get pro mods and just go to Stavanger and it will not go dark because it's running in summertime as far as the game's concerned. And if you use like a frosty mod, it'll adjust that and it'll be dark most of the day.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is it must be something they can set so that we can have longer days.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, what's going on here? It's digital. His lights are on and off. What happens at the end of the convoy? The server explodes. And we were never here. You liking the beard? You can tell by all the blue dots on the map that we are definitely in the destination. Trey, don't tell Vrome this, but if you remember, Snugs actually died more than Vrome did. I'm just saying, it was a stat. It was a number. It's a number he likes to keep quiet, though. Carter Greer, thank you for 5 months. 7 days to Snugs. 7 days to snuggle. That's what it should be called. 7 days to snuggle. Actually sounds like a fun game. 7 days to snuggle. Time for another throat sweet. We can't, Tommy, you can't continue the old save. They've completely changed the map in the experimental version. They're not compatible. What's the plan, Devil Dude? Basically start again. Build a new base. Enemies are different now. Apparently, when enemies get together, they buff each other. So they basically do damage to walls and structures quite easily. Yeah, exactly, Dr. D. Right, guys, I'd like a side order of some frames now, okay? Whereabouts is the no collision zone here?
I've no idea. Hey.
Where do you want me to go, by the way?
I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't think we're going to fit all these trucks in.
He updated his weather mods, Eric. What changes? Grindock, how you doing?
Right, Paul, if you carry on straight past the fuel station and then turn right in front of me.
There's a lot of trucks.
And then if you want to swing in the car park on your left.
My FPS is getting divided by the number of trucks in the area.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, look at that.
Yeah, X.
There, Burner. That's insane.
Well, you wanted more trucks.
No, it's insane in a good way. That's so good.
Have you seen the TMP guys as well?
What, all the convoy vans coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm kind of expecting to line up in front here.
Yeah.
They could park up in front of all the truck.
There you go.
Oh, the physics on that van is like Thief Sim.
Yeah, none of those vans have got any physics.
Get a shave. That's crazy. Photo time. It's just nuts.
I should be back momentarily.
Okay. I would so love it if he would turn those sirens off right now. That's crazy. Let's take a photo from this side. Go away. That was pretty epic. Wow. That was nuts. Quite literally nuts. Now I need to disconnect and load the second convoy position in. Alright, let me fire up the game. Extreme leaning over powers needed. Yeah. Right. We've got another convoy, so I need to load the save game from that. Have you ever doing a fly with the Nutters firefighter? The only problem with fly-ins is where to run them, firefighter, as in you've only got FS Cloud really, or you're onto VATSIM kind of thing. I mean, I have done flights of VATSIM, but it can get a bit messy depending what's going on. G'day, Jones. Like, I would love to be able to just have FS Cloud on a private server. That would be perfect.